Hello dear students, welcome back to the online classes. Today we are going to study the next part of the three-dimensional geometry. In the previous class we have studied the basic concepts of three-dimensional geometry. Now we are going to study how to find the distance between the two line joining points in a space, and also we are going to solve few examples by using distance formula. Dear students, in today's class we will study how to find the distance between the two line joining points in the space. You can look at here. The distance between 2 points. This we have studied about the distance between 2 points in two-dimensional coordinate system. Let us now extend this study to three-dimensional system. Now let me take 2 points P x1 y1 z1 and Q x2 y2 z2 be two line joining points referred to a system of rectangular axes OX, OY and OZ. That is this OX, OY and OZ. Through the points P and Q, draw the planes parallel to the coordinate planes so as to form a rectangular parallelepiped with one diagonal PQ. This is our diagonal PQ. Now since angle PAQ, the angle PAQ is 90 degree, that is called a right angle. It follows that in a triangle PAQ, this triangle PAQ, PQ square is equal to PA square plus AQ square. Also, the triangle, that is right angle triangle ANQ, triangle with angle ANQ is once again a right angle triangle. That is angle ANQ, that is, this is 90 degree. Therefore, once again by Pythagoras theorem, we can write AQ square is equal to AN square plus NQ square. This is our equation number 2. From equation number 1 and 2, PQ square can be written as PA square plus AN square plus NQ square. As we know that PA is given by y2 minus y1, AN is equal to x2 minus x1 and NQ is equal to z2 minus z1. By substituting the values for PA, AN and NQ in the above equation, we get, that is PA value, AN value and NQ value. PQ square is equal to x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square plus z2 minus z1 the whole square. Therefore, PQ is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square plus z2 minus z1 the whole square. This gives the distance between the two line joining points x1 y1 z1 and x2 y2 z2. In particular, if x1 y1 z1 is equal to 0, then the point P is at the origin. Therefore, the coordinates of the origin are 0, 0, 0. Therefore, OQ square will be given by the formula square root of x2 square plus y2 square plus z2 square, which gives the distance between the origin and any point P or Q containing the coordinates x2, y2, z2. Dear students, let me begin with few examples to find the distance between 2 points by using the distance formula. Find the distance between the two line joining points P 1 minus 3 4 and Q minus 4 1 and 2. The distance between PQ or PQ distance between the points P and Q is given by the formula PQ is equal to x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square plus z2 minus z1 the whole square. In this case, P coordinates are called x1, y1 and z1. Q coordinates are x2, y2 and z2. Therefore, their distance will be given by the formula. It is minus 4 minus 1 the whole square plus 1 minus of minus 3, that is plus 3 the whole square, plus 2 minus 4 the whole square. That gives square root of minus 5 square will be 25, 4 square will be 16, and 2 minus 4 is minus 2, their square will be 4. Therefore, the sum of these three is equal to square root of 45 or 3 root 5. This is the distance between the two line joining points. Let me begin with the one more example. Show that the points P and Q and R are collinear. In this case, we have to show that the given 3 points are collinear, means they lie in the straight line or they are the points on the line. For that, we should find the distance PQ by using the distance formula. That is x2 minus x1 the whole square, y minus 2 the whole square, minus of minus will be plus 2, plus 2 minus 3 the whole square, that gives a 2 minus 3 the whole square, plus 3 minus 5 the whole square, that is 3 minus 5 the whole square, which gives 9 plus 1 plus 4, which is equals to 14. Similarly, we find the distance between QR. In this case, 7 minus 1 the whole square, 0 minus 2 the whole square, plus 1 minus 3 the whole square, that is minus 1 minus 3 the whole square, 7 minus 1 the whole square, 0 minus 2 the whole square, minus 1 minus 3 the whole square. It is square root of 36 plus 4 plus 16, which gives root 56, that is nothing but 4 root of 14 into 4, that gives 2 root 14. Now also, let me find the distance between the two more line joining points, which is nothing but PR. The distance between the PR is given by the formula, by distance formula. 7 minus of minus 2 plus 2 the whole square, 0 minus 3 the whole square, and minus 1 5 the whole square. That gives 9 square will be 81, 1 minus 3 the whole square will be 9, and minus 1 minus 5 the whole square is 36, which gives root of 126, which is nothing but 3 root 14. Therefore, in this case, we found that PQ plus PR, PQ plus QR is equal to PR. Hence, P, Q and R lies on the same straight line, or the points are called collinear. Therefore, by using the distance formula, we can show that the given points are collinear. Now, my dear students, we have the one more question of the similar type. In this case, we are going to check whether the given points are the vertices of a right angle triangle or not. We have to show these are the points which are the vertices of a right angle triangle. We have to show that PQ plus RQ the whole square is equal to PR square if angle at Q is 90 degree. If angle at P is 90 degree, then you have to show that PR square plus PQ square is equal to QR square. By using this Pythagoras theorem, we can show that these are the vertices of a right angle triangle. For that, let me consider the first point A, another point B, next is third point C. Again, by using distance formula, we have to show that these are the vertices of a right angle triangle. Now let me find out AB. AB square is equal to 10 minus 3 the whole square plus 20 minus 6 the whole square plus 30 minus 9 the whole square. That is nothing but 49 plus 196 plus 441. Therefore, AB square is equal to 686. Similarly, we can find out BC square is equal to, it is 25 minus 10 the whole square minus 41 minus 20 the whole square 5 minus 20 30 the whole square. That is nothing but 25 minus 10 the whole square is 15, their square is 225. Next will be 3721. 5 minus 30 is minus 25, the whole square will be 625. That gives 4571. Similarly, we can find out the CA square is equal to 3 minus 25 the whole square plus 6 plus 4 the whole square plus 9 minus 5 the whole square. Their square gives 484 plus 2209 plus 16. Their sum gives 2709. In this case, we find that the sum of the two sides square is not equal to the third side square. Therefore, CA square plus AB square is not equal to BC square. Hence, the triangle ABC is not a right angle triangle because it does not satisfy the Pythagorean property. Therefore, the given points are not the vertices of a right angle triangle. Dear students, let me solve the one more question. Find the equation of a set of points P such that PA square plus PB square is equal to 2K square, where A, B are the points containing the coordinates 3, 4, 5, B coordinates are minus 1, 3, minus 7 respectively. Now again, by using distance formula, we are going to find the coordinates of the point P. My dear students, here you can look at it. Let P having the coordinates x, y and z. Now let me find out PA square. Again, by distance formula, it is x minus 3 the whole square plus y minus 4 the whole square plus z minus 5 the whole square. Similarly, the PB square, distance from the point P and B, is nothing but x minus of minus plus 1 the whole square plus y minus 3 the whole square and z minus of minus plus 7 the whole square. By given condition, PA square plus PB square is equal to 2K square. Therefore, we have the PA square is nothing but x minus 3 the whole square plus y minus 4 the whole square plus z minus 5 the whole square plus PB square is nothing but x plus 1 the whole square plus y minus 3 the whole square plus z plus 7 the whole square is equal to 2K square. By simplification of both the sides, we have the equation like 2x square plus 2y square plus 2z square minus 4x minus 14y plus 4z is equal to 2K square minus 109. This is the equation of the given line joining 2 points. Dear students, you can solve this problems from the exercise 12.2. These are for do it yourself. These problems you can do it yourself by using the distance formula. The first question, find the distance between the following pairs of points. The first point is given to you 2, 3, 5 and 4, 3, 1. By taking A as a 2, 3, 5 and B as 4, 3, 1, by using the distance formula, AB the square is equal to x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square plus z2 minus z1 the whole square. Again, by distance formula, we can get the distance between the given two line joining points. Similarly, we can find we can solve the second sum. Let point A is equals to minus 3, 7 and 2. Point B is equal to 2, 4 and minus 1. Once again, by using the distance formula, AB square is equal to x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square plus z2 minus z1 the whole square. That also gives the distance between the two line joining points. Likewise, we can find we can solve the problem number 3 and 4 by using the distance formula. Also, we can show that the given points are the vertices of a particular triangle, or we can show that the given these points are collinear, or we can show that the points are lying on the same straight line. using by distance formula AB square plus BC square is equal to C square. If this condition is satisfied, then the given 3 points are lies on the same straight line, or the given points are said to be collinear. With the help of the same formula, we can solve the third question. Verify the following points are the vertices of an isosceles triangle. My dear students, you know the property of the isosceles triangle. If any two sides of a triangle are equal, then the given points are the vertices of a triangle. To show that, we should find the AB square plus AB square, BC square and C square. If any two sides of this triangle are equal, then the given points are said to be the vertices of an isosceles triangle. Likewise, we can solve the second example. We have to show that these are the vertices of a, or we have to verify these are the vertices of a right angle triangle. With the help of these distance formulae, we are supposed to solve these questions. My dear students, I hope you understood the today's class. If you have any queries, please contact the given below number. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.